Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Just gonna share this out. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. It is, hi, I'm Valerie. If you're just coming across my live, I help people get healthy, discover their roots, and travel the world. And I have been going live every day on TikTok for the last, today makes day 52 of me going live. And I hope that's right because now I can't find my, oh, here it is. Hold on. My trusty sheet that tells me what day it is because I don't remember all the time. It is day 52 of me going live for 90 days. I just wanted to share some of the services that I have, connect with everyone, answer any questions, dispel some myths. So today is Wednesday, and I call it Wellness Wednesday, where I'm talking about all things wellness. This in the box behind me is one of my favorite products. And so I'll talk about that. And I wanted to share, I've been doing that Wellness Wednesday, talking primarily about that product, but I want to talk about every product. So welcome in. Thank you for joining. Brighten it up a little bit. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I'm Valerie. I help people get healthy, discover their roots, and travel the world. I'm excited because every Wednesday I do Wellness Wednesday where I just share some products that can really help you. It's we're in the season where, to be honest, everyone is getting sick, unwell. Everyone I know is coughing. I'm not. But everyone I know is coughing, feeling bad, feeling congested, maybe getting seasonal allergies. And I just wanted to share a few things that I have that can help you boost your immune system, help you feel amazing. Even though I am a travel agent, I always feel that unless you are your best self, unless you are healthy, unless you're feeling well, unless you are out of pain, then any travel that you do is not fun. So even though I am a travel professional, I wanted to devote at least some time to talk about some of these amazing products that will help you feel better. And we can travel the world together. So the first one, and with all of these, because it is good coming up to Thanksgiving week and Black Friday deals and everything are out there, all these products that I am showing you, if you click the link in my bio, you can get them 15% off. So every product that I'm talking about, you can get them 15% off. So thank you for coming in. I'm Valerie. I help people get healthy, discover their roots, and travel the world. Today is Wellness Wednesday, where I'm just talking about all these products. And I truly believe that if you are not feeling good, if you're not well, travel is no fun. If you're in pain, it's not fun. It's not, and we don't want you to go somewhere and come back feeling worse than when you left. So I don't want to prolong the time, but as you're coming in, any of the products that I talk about, if you click the link in my bio, saving 15% off, and I will keep them 15% off until after Thanksgiving. So maybe to the end of the month, depending on how the sales go, but you click the link and everything is 15% off. So who the heck am I? What are these products? Why should you care? And the reason being is your health is number one. If you're not living, then you're not here. So enjoy the life you have. And that's why you're here. So the first one that's in these boxes behind me is Tahitian Noni. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. So I learned about it. I had heard about it like 20 something years ago. So Tahitian Noni is thousands of years old. It's from French Polynesia. It's Noni fruit is a medicinal plant. It doesn't rot. It grows in all sorts of climates, sun, shade. It grows year round. You could leave the fruit itself on your counter and it wouldn't rot like an apple and orange or whatever. But what is in it has healing properties. Like basically it seeks out what is going on in your body and corrects it. So helping with immune support, pain, and I've got like the official thing. So I will read it so I'm not making up anything. But it's made with superfruits. So Tahitian Noni Original isn't just delicious, and it is delicious. It's jam-packed with 275 phytonutrients, including adaptogens that offer protection against harmful free radicals and oxidative stress. So what is in these pouches? So in each box, there's 30 of these. So I have samples of these that you can get on my website. I sell them. You'll see the different options, 5 or so, or it comes in a bottle. And what's interesting about these bottles, my bottle is empty because I'm drinking it. The bottle is glass, because if it was a plastic bottle, it would eat through the plastic. Not that saying that that's something bad, but it's just that powerful. I've seen people with headaches or head hurts. They have poured some of this Tahitian Noni on a paper towel, put it on their head for a headache, and it's gone away. I've done that. I've been taking it since May, and I have been dealing with a lot of inflammation in my hands, pain, my joints hurt, and I'm not that old, but as we get older, I say all the 30 plus people, there's something wrong, creaking wrong, cracking, you move the wrong way, something is moving weird. So after I started taking it, maybe 3 days, and I'm telling you, after 3 days, I felt amazing. I sleep well. My skin is better. I have amazing energy. I don't drink coffee or caffeine. Like, this is just energy from this supplement. My immune system is great. I have traveled in the past few months, Canada, California, been to Florida for a large conference with 1,000 plus people. I am fine. I've been around people. Haven't caught anything wherever everybody else is. I haven't. But what's in here is Tahitian Noni Juice, blueberries, and grapes. And that is it. They process it in Tahiti. They make a puree and they ship it around the world. It helps with overall health and wellness, supports your healthy immune system, helps boost energy and endurance, helps sustain joint health and promote mobility. I'm reading, welcome in. Supports a healthy cardiovascular system, helps fight harmful free radicals, and it supports your mood. So basically, in a nutshell, whatever is ailing you, it helps you. I'm not saying it's a cure for anything, but it is help. There's been stories and testimonials of individuals with elevated sugar levels, and they have been prescribed a medication that's really, really bad for you by the doctors, but a lot of doctors give it to their patients with these elevated sugar levels. And I'm not saying the full words, but I hope you understand. And they have, like, there was one testimony, her level was at a 110. And since May, these 5 months she's been taking it, now it's at 45. So the doctor has cut back her medication because she's taking this all natural supplement. And what it does is really get your body back to normal. Get your body back to normal so it can fight like God intended your body to fight. I've known people with nerve feeling in their feet, tingling in their feet. They've soaked their feet in it, and they've seen relief. There's been so many stories of people who were unable to stand for long, or now they were walking with canes and now they're not anymore, because this is just helping their body naturally heal. So Tahitian Noni Juice, you take I drink a pouch of this in the morning and a pouch in the evening. It's best done cold. It really helps. And since I've been taking it, I'm like an advocate for it. I can't stop talking about it. It makes me smile, but it also hurts my heart that there's so many that could just use it and try it. So if you don't want to commit to a bottle, I've got samples that you can purchase. So the link is in the bio. All of the products that I'm going to talk about, they're third-party tested. And if you want to learn more about Tahitian Noni Juice, you can go to PDR, so the Physicians Desk Reference.net. So the PDR is the book that physicians use when they're prescribing medication to their patients. This is not a medication. It's a supplement. It says wellness beverage on the front. It's a supplement, but it can be prescribed, and it's in that book. You just type in Tahitian Noni Juice and you will see all the clinical studies and everything. This has been, like I said, third-party tested, tested by China. China was like, we are not bringing this product into our country unless we can test it. And they did, and they certify it for immune support. It's on the cologne list. And if you're familiar with the cologne list, that is what athletes use. What the sports world uses when they test athletes after performances or before, to make sure that they're not taking any illegal substance. So this has been certified. It gives you amazing energy. So I've got energy, but amazing energy. So if you are an athlete, many professional athletes, and it's funny because we always want to know what the rich and famous are doing, what their secret is. There's many, many testimonials that they drink this. They're not telling you that they are, but they drink this. So you wonder why some stay youthful longer. I say, many people other colleagues that also are distributors feel like they're aging backwards. Like it's just amazing. So there's one of my colleagues, she had some issues with her neck, so much that she had surgical implants. And I don't want to show the pictures on here because TikTok does some weird things, but surgical implants. And because she had like degenerative neck issues, and she was in constant pain. And she took this to help alleviate that pain. She said sometimes she still does have to take like a Tylenol every now and then when it gets worse, but it has helped her tremendously so that she was able to start working out. So that is Tahitian Noni Juice. And if you're asking me what product should I take, I would start with this. Pets, all ages, prenatal, whoever can take this. So if you click the link in my bio, you'll also see an information sheet, but also go to pdr.net, the Physician's Desk Reference. So this is my favorite one. I will not be without this. I have pouches in every bag. And some interesting things that it does is it helps keep you regular. When your body is working as it's intended to work, then all parts of your body will intend to work. So I am regular. And I can't say that I always was regular going to the bathroom. And so I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. It's also antiviral. So that is Tahitian Noni. It's one of our flagship products. I could talk about it all day, but I've got a lot of other products. So another one we have, and I drink it all. I'm waiting for my next shipment. So I don't know if you can see this, but it's limu. So what is limu? Limu is a seaweed drink. It's a tropical seaweed drink. And it has the seaweed, the limu seaweed is also called fucoidan. So fucoidan, that's the word. So it's the fucoidan rich supplement. It's packed with essential vitamins, nutrients, and polyphenols. It's certified organic and non-GMO. Limu's seaweed blend is 4 times more powerful than curcumin, and I'm not sure what that is, and 9 times more powerful than other things. But what does limu does? One, it tastes amazing. So I do have to say, and I do have to say up front, when I first started drinking this Tahitian Noni, it tasted very healthy. It had like a earthy taste. It tasted like a weird grape juice gone wrong. But the more I've tasted it, the more my body has gotten back to what it's supposed to be. This tastes amazing to me. It tastes like a grape juice. But some don't like it, and some have a hard time drinking it because they say they just can't tolerate the taste. It's very good cold. So I would always recommend that you drink it cold. Just keep it in the refrigerator, or like a cool room temperature. It's also like in the summer, I froze these. When it gets to the point where it's almost frozen, it turns sweet. But that's just a hint for this. And also to say that if you can't take it, you can also if you have certain issues wrong with you, like maybe pain in your lower extremities, you can mix this with lotion or water it or put it in something else to kind of mask it. But, I just say, heck, we take some of everything. And we don't complain about it. When the doctors give us prescriptions, we don't complain about it. So I'm not saying suck it up, because it tastes good to me now. But in the beginning, I can say it was a little struggle. But limu, on the other hand, this is delicious. This tastes like a tropical fruit drink. Like you're only supposed to take 2 to 4 ounces a day, but you want to pour yourself a full glass. So it's got mango, papaya, apple, and pear in it. So if you're allergic to any of those, just be careful. But what it does is it promotes overall health and wellness, supports a healthy immune system, helps sustain joint health and promote mobility, helps fight harmful free radicals and protects against oxidative damage, helps boost energy, promote cellular health, and rejuvenates skin. And there's over 3,000 third-party scientific research supplements to its effectiveness. One thing about limu is when you take limu and Tahitian Noni in conjunction, you've got like that super combination. So I took both and I felt like I could take over the world. As you're coming in, hi, I'm Valerie. I help people get healthy, discover their roots, and travel the world. It's Wellness Wednesday. And if you click the link in my bio, all the products that I'm talking about are 15% off. So you just click on the picture and the name and you can save 15%. And also, through our site, everything is paying for. So if you want to get multiple products or aren't sure, you're like, I really want this one, but it's a little bit outside of my budget, do the paying for option. And everything is And I want you to order it through the website because it's 30-day money back guarantee for everything. But there is a testimony that I heard of someone who was drinking limu, and she said that she's actually from the islands, and she noticed when she was driving home, she was just like, it was hard for her to see. So then she was like, I don't know what was going on. So then the next day she drove home toward it sort of in the evening time. And she was just like, I'm not able to see like I could see before. So then she was wearing glasses. She took off her glasses and her vision actually was correcting itself. And I've heard that story a lot. Like that's a testimony anecdotal, but it like really, really helps with inflammation. It helps with a lot with inflammation, a lot with mobility. And if you're familiar with different things, inflammation is oftentimes leads, if you have a lot of inflammation in your body, it leads toward diseases. So what you want to do is get that inflammation out and find something that corrects it naturally. So all our products are natural, and but limu is one where if you need something to help you with your immune system, with joint health, with mobility, and then oxidative damage, people are like, what is that? So it's, as we get older, a lot of times our memory starts to go. And a lot of that is because the oxygen is not going to our brain as it should. But when you get, when you take a supplement that helps against oxidative damage, so that damage that happens when you get older, then it helps to prevent any further and starts to help, it regenerates cells and everything. And there's also a portion in this that also helps. It helps with like improving joint mobility, collagen type things. I heard something today and it was really interesting. They were saying that like for those who smoke, if you were to take the, our skin is the biggest, organ or organism on our body. If you were to take a cigarette and put it on your skin, like actually, I don't know how you would tolerate that, but if you were to put it on your skin and like leave it there and not wash it off, then eventually it would lead to the C word. And I was just like, that's weird, but it's just like those. So then if that happens on the outside of your skin, wonder what happens on the inside. But that is limu. And again, all of these products can be found. If you click the link in my bio, you'll see the picture, you'll see the name as 15% off. So if you have any questions, feel free to answer them. Again, I'm Valerie. It is Wellness Wednesday. And next I wanted to talk about, I've got like a stack beside me, MOA. MOA is an interesting product because MOA is a true superfood drink. It has 36 different superfoods in here. And it's like a lot of mushrooms too as well. Turmeric is in here, cayenne pepper, just bergamot, just a lot of superfoods are in this. This is, and I can tell you taste wise, but I'll read what it does. The power is in the pouch. It helps fight harmful free radicals and protects against oxidative damage. And so that's that's going on with all of these. Supports optimal cellular function. It enhances your immune boosting abilities in your body. It helps with a healthy cardiovascular system. And it, let's see, it says MOA's superstar ingredient list contains a revitalizing mushroom complex. including maitake gold, ounce for ounce more valuable than gold, nigella seeds, and a clinical dose of bergamot, all working together to amplify your body's immune system. So this athletes take this to help their immune system stay strong, to give them more energy. It helps a lot with inflammation. So if you're working out a lot, you can take this. It helps with your metabolism. It helps ramp that up really good. Metabolism and energy is a lot with this MOA. What's interesting, because of all the superfoods in there and that turmeric and that pepper, it to me, not to everyone, but to me, it's a little spicy. It's got a kick to it. But like anything, which is so amazing, like with this Tahitian Noni and with the MOA, the more you take it, and I'm not saying the more your taste buds get used to it, but the more you're able to, the flavor starts to change. It's like, and I'm thinking, my body was out of whack when I started this. When I started taking these products in May, I wasn't able to sleep well. Yes. It's back. Like noni is back. So tell your grandma and your granddaddy that that noni is back. Like it was still around because some people, yeah, it's been saving it, but like um for a while it kind of went away. For like 20 years it kind of went away because the company didn't have good distribution, and they were selling the company. But it's back in force. We have a new team that is selling it all across the US and everywhere. We opened up the Caribbean, and it's great. So it's here. It's a little bit, because when I run into people, they say, "Oh, I remember a bottle was like 40 something dollars." It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more, but like I'm giving it 15% off, and I also have 15% off probably till the end of the month, and I also have samples. But I like that it comes in a pouch now, and I didn't drink it before when it came out. I was just like, I thought that was for the old people. And I'm like, that could have helped me from dealing with all, like they almost said that I had to have procedures in my hand. I'm like, I don't know what was going on. So if I'd have known it. Oh, choose. So they have a little bit different products. So right now we don't have the choose here. A lot of the products they do have in Japan that they don't have here, because there's a tea and there's other things. But right now it's just kind of some of the infused substances, the pouches, and the bottle. But MOA, I would definitely, I think this is a really good product, especially for athletes. And speaking of athletes, but another one that's a newer one, it's Elite. So this is like a sachet, and you pour it in some water and you can drink it. They promote it as for like beauty and brain and everything, but one of my colleagues, he was dealing with a lot of inflammation, and he had an autoimmune disease, and he said that his face almost had like tremors with it. And there's a component in here, L-theanine, and it's like one of the only things that stops that from happening in his face. So on occasion he drinks this. I know when I first tried it, and I'm going to read what it does. It helps support balance hormones, promotes collagen production, boost immunity, like all of these things, all these products boost immunity, eliminates cognitive function and mental performance, no, sorry, not eliminates, elevates cognitive function and mental performance and promotes emotional wellness and uplifts the mood. So when I first tried this, I tried this in Orlando this September when we went to a conference. So they had, it comes in a pouch with a lot of these different sticks, and they were on the stage and they were like, "Who hasn't tried Elite?" And I raised my hand, and they threw them out in the audience. So I grabbed one. I almost didn't grab it, but I grabbed one, and I'm like, well, I'll save it for later. I drove to Orlando, and before the last day sessions, I put my bags in the car. And then I come out and I go to the sessions, and then oh, thank you for the gifts. I go back in, and everything, and the session is done, and I'm like, saying goodbye to everyone that I knew. And I get in my car, I put my bag in my trunk. I don't know what I was doing. I was putting my bag in my trunk, and I was trying to shift some things so I would just have a wallet inside the driving portion of the car. I locked my keys in the trunk. I locked my keys in the trunk of the car, and this was September, and it was Florida, and it was hot. And I'm just like, dang it. Now I had to call a locksmith, waited. The locksmith didn't come for so I'm waiting like an hour. Then finally one came. And after all of that, when I get in the car, I'm like kind of amped up. I'm stressed. I spent more money than I had intended on spending. And I was just like, okay, I'm thirsty because I've been outside. So I remember this, and I poured it in the water. And as I was drinking it, I started calming down. I was just like, this is weird. I love this. Because I was just like, whew, all that, so that uplifts the mood part. I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. So this is really great for that, and for hydration and everything. It had a berry taste. It was kind of pinkish, and it had like a berry taste, but that really helped me, because I was super stressed, spending money that I didn't intend to spend. Man. But I know next time to be careful, and to also keep my keys in my pocket. That'll save it. But Elite is that, and helps with a lot of them say it helps with hormonal issues. Now, there is a caveat with this. If you are have any issues with your kidneys, where a lot of individuals who have kidney issues, they have to watch their potassium intake. This does have vitamin K, which is also potassium in it. So be careful if you take this. Now, if you Google Noni Juice, if you're just Googling Noni Juice, there'll always something comes up that says, don't drink Noni Juice because it has potassium in it. And it doesn't. Ours does not have potassium in it. The other Noni juices that are not this original Tahitian Noni Juice does. So just be careful. You want the one that looks like in this purple box, the one that you can trace the noni fruit from the tree and the farmer to the pouch and the bottle. So just be mindful of that. And the PDR gives you all that information. And kind of last, we do have vitamins. So these supplements aren't technically vitamins, but they can assist you in doing some of the things that vitamins do. But we actually do have vitamins. And so, these are our vitamins. And yes, they're pills, unfortunately. And I'm not saying the bad part, but with this one, this green one is for heart, eyes, skin, and lungs. And then this one, the blue one, is for bones, nerves, and muscles. So they go best together. The two of these. One, let's see which one. is the one for the bones, nerves, and muscles. You take 2 a day. And with the heart, eyes, skin, and lungs, you take 3 a day. And yes, 5 pills a day. You're like, well, this defeats the purpose. I don't want to take that. You don't have to, but these work really well. It helps. What they do is they help correct nutrient deficiencies and support critical cellular function, supports a healthy heart, supports eye health, skin health, lung function, improved bone, muscle, and nerve health. And the good part about this is they are sourced from pure. So like the ingredients that they use to make these, they are always tested. They are testing them to make sure that they stay potent. A lot of times when you get capsules or you buy your vitamins or whatever, then you take it and once you open it, it's no longer as effective. So it may just have 30% effective. On the back, it might say it has 200% vitamin C, but really it only has like 45% vitamin C because the capsule is not pure ingredients. The effectiveness is not there. So these, they stand behind everything. They tested in their own lab, like our lab that they use to test all our products is a level 4 lab. It's in Utah, and it's as stringent a process when they're testing as like the CDC does. So if you're looking for vitamins, they both go together. You can buy them separately, but they do work. And that's really all I kind of just wanted to share with everybody. The just some of the products to let you know that for Black Friday through the end of the month, I guess, all of these products that I introduce will be 15% off. If you click the link in my bio, you can use Pay in 4. We have PayPal Pay in 4. Even if you don't have PayPal, you can use your regular credit card and they'll divide the 4 payments. You can even do split payments with different things. But I was just saying we have Tahitian Noni. It is, I love this. We call it a gift from God. Because it helps with some of everything. It helps correct things that is wrong. It doesn't, and it like everybody pretty much can take it. It comes in a pouch or a bottle, and you can click the link in my bio. Then there is limu. I don't have the actual, I ran out, but limu is a seaweed drink. So if for some reason some individuals don't like the taste of this, if you drink limu, it tastes like, they say it tastes like vacation, but it does. It tastes like tropical juice sitting on a beach. It tastes really, really good. And it's so hard just to drink 2 to 4 ounces a day. I just want to pour myself a whole glass. Then we have MOA, which helps with some of everything. It has 36 superfoods in here. It is great for metabolism, your inflammation, and boosting your immune system. And then our vitamins that I just spoke about. So for me, I am super passionate about being well. And part of it stemmed from my mother. She dealt with, just as she was about to retire, just as she retired from being a school media specialist for 30 something years, then she found out like a couple years later that she had developed lung cancer. So November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. And I think about that a lot, but she did really well. But at the end of, she dealt with it for 11 years. So the first 9, after like the first couple years, and stay tuned because I'm writing a book about my mother. She actually had a a near NDE. And you can look that up because if I say it on here, TikTok is weird. But she had an NDE. And I'm writing a book about it. And it's just really kind of miraculous, kind of. But after that happened, and for 9 years, she was doing really well. And then it came back again. So when it came back again, she just decided she didn't want to she started treatment, and then she decided, I don't want to do this anymore. I'd rather quality was better than quantity. So quality of life for her was better than quantity of life. But as she started getting weaker, I didn't really have anything that would have helped her as long as possible, like have good energy, have more cognitive, because when it came back, it came in her head area. So she didn't have dementia, but it was almost like that because it was kind of difficult sometimes to speak to her. So when I think about these products that are natural, that help with anti-aging, that help with kind of memory, mood, aging, inflammation, all of that. Like it was just a chore to get her from this point to this point, walking and stuff. And like now I've heard so many testimonies of individuals who they, couldn't walk far because they were using a cane or a walker, and now they don't have to do that. So like they're not totally cured from everything, but what their body is like, they're giving their body the chance to do what the body is supposed to do. So we got to take better care of us. You don't have to be like seasonal allergies and whatever. It doesn't have to be the norm. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be dealing with coughs and colds and everything. You can feel good. And when you feel good, then you can actually do more and you can travel. And that's what I believe. So that's why I'm passionate about this, because I want everyone to live the best life they can, make memories, and do things and not be bedbound and confined. So, just to wrap up for Wellness Wednesday and throughout the rest of the month, if you click on the link in my bio, you can get these supplements that I talked about for 15% off. There's a money back guarantee. And if you want these pouches, I'll be nice as I'm about to get off. If you use the word fall for the pouches that you buy, it'll say like sample trial. If you use the word fall, FALL, then you can save an extra 15% on that. So like, you might want to try the pouches before you commit to anything else. But I appreciate everyone for being on here. Please follow me because I am going live every day. I mostly talk about travel, but Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday. So I get to talk about all these products. So I'm thankful for y'all giving me the time to be on here. My phone battery, I forgot to plug it up, and where my camera is, I can't do it. So if you're interested in anything, or you have any questions, I can send you the product sheet so you can know more information. And tomorrow we'll talk more about Black Friday for travel, because that is a thing. I didn't really know it was a thing, but it is a thing. Black Friday for travel. I'll help you with some deals and tips and tricks for traveling. I can answer any questions about all of this because it all goes together. I say I help people get healthy, discover their roots, and travel the world. I thank you for being on here, and I will talk to you later. Good night. Have a great evening.